Sound Ventures is focusing heavily on foundational models. What's your reasoning in doing so?
So we have multiple vehicles. Our core vehicle will be focusing on the application layer. And that's where there's going to be an absolute boom of innovation from business models that are being unleashed that were never possible before. But our core AI fund that we saw in November when GPT was launched. We've been investing in AI for the last 7 years. Several companies that are narrow AI companies that are application based. But when we saw GPT be launched, we realized that this was an absolute breakthrough. And these foundational models are going to be the underpinning of the next absolute transformation for technology. When we first started investing in 2008, 2009, it was right around the mobile revolution, and companies that didn't embrace that in a forward basis really struggled. But it also unleashed extraordinary new business models that never could have existed before. When you had a GPS in your pocket, when you had a camera in your pocket, when you had a radio in your pocket, when you had all of that capability in your pocket, it unleashed these business models that were never possible before. And what's about to happen because of these large transformer models that have such extraordinary output, we're going to see innovation in business models that were never capable before that are about to be launched.
Yes.
And that is just going to be an absolute. And what I said at Milken was that if you were a commerce company 10 years ago and you didn't embrace e-commerce, you're probably not in business anymore. And I firmly believe that if you're a company today and you're not embracing the changes that are taking place with AI, you're going to be behind and you're going to have a hard time catching up.
How long did it take to pull this fund together, and who are the LPs?
We pulled the fund together in about 5 weeks.
Wow.
And we have an extraordinary, we have a base of LPs that have been with us for years on end. So we have about $1 billion under management at Sound Ventures and have been working with some really extraordinary LPs over the years. And so we reached out to them and said, hey, this is happening now. These large transformer models, a lot of them, you look at OpenAI, you look at Anthropic, you look at Stability, they didn't start yesterday. They've been around for a while. They've been building this. You look at what Google's been doing with DeepMind and Bard. Those companies have been in development for a while. What we've just seen is an extraordinary breakthrough where you can take a massive corpus of data and be able to index through it and create statistical, highly likely outputs that are beneficial to humans. And these utilities are really, really valuable. It is going to exponentially change. This is going to change business forever, and we need to embrace it because right now this AI can be used to improve humanity. I actually look at it as an equity and an inclusion play where, as we commoditize things like legal advice and medical advice and education and personalize those things down to the individual consumer, all of a sudden people that can't get a doctor on the phone or can't get a lawyer on the phone or can't get a pediatrician on the phone, they're going to have access to these services and access to these services at an affordable price. And I think that's extraordinary for humanity.
Foundational AI models hold transformative potential that can enable innovation and business models previously impossible. Similar to mobile technology's emergence, companies not embracing AI may struggle to survive. Sound Ventures established its AI fund within 5 weeks with a strong base of LPs who have invested around $1 billion with the company, including some exceptional LPs over the years. AI's advancements can democratize access to essential services, like healthcare, education, and legal advice, offering better access to those who cannot afford or have difficulty accessing them, promoting equity and inclusion.